Hi, this is Emily, and we're here for a little small talk with Eric Schwartz, also known as Smooth E. That's right. Smoothie is the brilliant mind behind a catalog of comic and parody arts, as well as a series of Hanukkah videos which I have recently totally fallen in love with, such as Hanukkah Hey Ya from a couple years back, and this year's Hanukkah Electronica, rocking the Festival of Lights. Welcome, Eric.
Right now,
nice.
Communicating via internet.
Exactly.
Electronica style.
It's so fantastic. I love this. Thank you so much for being here with us. This is really exciting. So my first question for you is, were you born funny?
Born, like my mom. Yeah, my mom actually told me she laughed during the labor.
Wow.
She was like, "Oh, this doesn't even hurt. You're hilarious."
She's a lucky lady.
She is lucky. I'm very fortunate to have a mom that could be able to laugh during one of the most painful experiences of her life, supposedly, but not with me.
Now,
with me, it was funny. There was a microphone on the end of my umbilical cord, and just started telling jokes in cry language. People couldn't understand them. The only people who really could understand, like you usually see those scenes in the nursery where there's all these babies that are in there, the newborns are crying. They were actually laughing at my jokes.
I can totally see it.
And they were like, it's hilarious. You should have been there.
I totally should have been there. Now, you call yourself a man nerd. What's a man nerd? Is it cool?
You're referring to something in I have this thing on my MySpace where it goes mild man nerd. Like, Superman is mild mannered.
Yes.
So I'm so syntactical and nerdy. I was like, man nerd. Mild man nerd. So I just capitalized the end and made myself even more nerdy. How do you like that?
Nice. I like it. I like it a lot.
I'm definitely a nerd, though. I'm definitely a nerd, and I'm a man.
Okay.
I realized that I was a nerd, and there's nothing that I could do about it. Long ago, when I was driving, it was nighttime, and there was snow coming at my windshield.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I did? I flipped on my high beams, and I was like, hyperspace! Flipped the high beams, hyperspace! There's snow.
That's totally nerdy.
And I'm like, I'm a nerd, yeah.
That's good.
Nothing I can do.
It's good to be comfortable with who you are. So
yeah, you can't put on a pretense. Like, I go to a bar and I won't try to make myself look cool by ordering some cool fancy man drink like a Cosmopolitan. Okay, I order what I like to drink, what tastes good to me. I'll go straight to the bar and I order a milk.
Very good.
My friends, they're like, that's a wimpy drink. I'm like, no, it's not. I'm lactose intolerant.
You walk a fine line there, don't you?
Yeah, it rips me up inside.
You're playing with fire.
Yeah.
Kind of
literally.
literally.
Grow some hair on your chest. I go, drink this milk mustache.
Okay, so with all of that said, how many people do you have to take your vision, which is clearly inspired, and make it into a fully developed production that's YouTube presentable? How does that happen? How many people?
So you're talking about my videos, right? Well, I've got something close to between 50 and 60 videos at this point that are up online, and each one was different people involved. There are some people that I tend to work with a lot, but then different people are involved, and different amounts of people depending on what kind of production I'm doing. Like, for example, Hanukkah Electronica was the last one that I did, and it was the biggest production that I've done, and we had we involved with the pre-production, the actual production, and the post-production, we probably had about, I'd say, close to 20 people.
Wow.
And then, because we had an animator, an editor, we had a director of photography, we had a director, we had makeup, costume, wardrobe. I didn't know there was a difference between costume and wardrobe, but there's a big difference. So it's always a lot different. But the most important people, what I want to gain more people is the people that work by spreading the message, and that's
Nice.
where you come in.
We're all about it. We're so
Yeah.
here for you. So, okay, so talking about spreading the message, you have this whole series of Hanukkah specific videos. So,
Yeah.
I have a question for you about Jewish content. Like, where do you think that Jewish content, Jewish culture is going, particularly online? And, like, what role do you play in all of that?
I think it's going straight to the top.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like top of the charts. It's going to be all Jewish all the time. No, I think that I mean I would be honored if rabbis and cantors started teaching my my songs to bar mitzvah students. I think that would be awesome.
That would be cool.
Like, you can't crank that kosher boy. You can't crank that kosher boy. You can't be a man. All right. Go back and learn. Okay? Go back and learn. You don't know how to operate Hanukkah electronica? Guess you're not going to be a man until you're 14.
Nice.
That's where I think it's headed. Honestly, I think that total indoctrination into the culture for Smooth E. But yeah, I think it's. I think that we can do more and more stuff, and I'm down to do.
What made you come up with Hanukkah specifically?
Oh, what made me come up with like Hanukkah specifically?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I've done about 5 Hanukkah videos over the years.
Yeah.
The first one was a mistake. I did a song called Hanukkah Hey Ya.
It's no mistake.
I put it on my website as an MP3 download, just audio.
Mm-hmm.
And some kid who wasn't even Jewish found it, and he said, "Oh, I'm going to make a Flash animation. I was just going to practice my Flash animation skills." And he posted it on his site, which was like a file style site. You know,
Right.
it just had like files, and nobody really knew about it. Somebody found it, and they started passing the link around the world, and it got huge. It was just an animation, Flash animation, and it just got huge, and it made me say, "Wow, this is a phenomenon, and I gotta do this stuff with my videos."
How did you feel
yeah.
when the Hanukkah Hey Ya was performed in the mob performance in Jerusalem? Did they tell you in
That
advance, or were you just surprised? How did that come about?
They contacted me,
Okay.
and they said, "Hey, we want to use your song for a flash mob," and I'm like, "Are you serious? That's great." I mean, I've never been to Israel, but my song has played and now is kind of getting known for the flash mob there, which is an honor to me. And it was so cool to see that video. It's the kind of thing that just gives me the chills, man. Just like
So
looking at
cool.
it and you're like, that's the Holy Land right there, right? That's like that. Okay, and they're just and everyone's and you see their faces, you know, and they're like totally inspired and they're lit up.
So
Yeah.
what's next for you? What can we watch for with Eric Schwartz, Smoothie?
Well, I don't do all Jewish stuff. So I do all kinds of stuff. Being Jewish is part of who I am, but not all of who I am. So I show all different kinds of stuff. I this year was really good. I did a web series with Jason Mraz, the singer and the musician. So like that kind of stuff. I want to do more stuff like that where I get to work with some of my inspirations and my friends and stuff like that. So this year you're gonna see more videos. I want to stick with the some of the videos that are higher production value, like Hanukkah Electronica, because I think it was really cool, and like we surprised ourselves like by what we could do this time. And one of the guys I probably should mention, just for all you trivia buffs out there, if you were even interested, the guy that I've been working with a lot is this guy Snehal Patel, was the director on Hanukkah Electronica. So you asked me about people that I work with. He's a big part of it right now.
Very cool.
So,
Very cool.
yeah. And you can actually, if you want to see all my stuff, Jewish, non-Jewish, it's at smoothie.tv. That's my website.
Fantastic. I'm going to send our viewers there. Eric/Smoothie, thank you so much for talking to us today. This is Emily. This has been a Let My People Know production. See ya.
Let my people know.
Thank you.
Smoothie.